Okay, that's good. Let's put this over here. Pull my drawing tablet closer. I'm live. Health bar is green. Let's see. First I'm gonna type some text because I have not yet a complete feel how things are gonna be. The final comic of Penny year 16. Where are you? Where are you? It's a bit philosophical, a bit whimsical. And good evening to you. Okay, back to the stream and make some sketches. Meanwhile, I'll try to tell about, well, the weekly update, as we call it. My test prints of book 6 have been ordered, and I did get a delivery notification for tomorrow. However, most of the time it's just a notification, and then on the day itself they're like, we have no idea where it is. and then it gets delivered about 2 days later. So it's probably gonna be here this week somewhere. Haven't been editing that much. Translation. It's the final lap with the studio, because in 2 days I will be handing in the keys. The place is completely clean. We are going to take a day off after handing in the keys. Next week we'll start clean up and everything else again. So, well, I'll just do whatever I want Thursday. It's King's Day, Saturday, and I'm probably gonna stay at home, clean up, sleep long. I'm utterly exhausted, so I can really use some time off. And then it's just focusing on cleanup and what's it called again? Editing. And don't forget to hydrate. As for extras, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Probably some tracing. But like I said, I'm very exhausted at the moment. There we go. Still have to make the stickers for the book 6 public release. I'm gonna make it somewhat of a quinceañera dress. I believe that's the Sweet 15, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the last time crunch week. Halfway May I will prepare for AnimeCon, because, well, everything is scattered all over the place and I need to find it back. But hopefully then, I think I need about 4 or 5 more weeks to clean up the attic, and then about 1 or 2 weeks for final piece of the micro studio. As for the storage unit, well, I have at least what's it called? A contract for 2 years, and then we hope to have gotten rid of most of it so we can downsize. And that's gonna be tricky, downsizing, because we really have a lot of stock left. Maybe that bar needs to be a bit lower. This doesn't look good. I don't really have a feel for this comic, and it shows. It really shows. Okay. That's not what I wanted, but okay, that is what I got. That should be like this. Okay. Uh, okay. Second. If we're gonna do it like this, then I can remove that and see even more of the pretty art. And this time I'm going to grab the right brush from the start. Anyway, I will stop using the AI generated music from Restream because I got a copyright claim on Twitch. And the only way I can appeal to that is if I give all my personal information. So not gonna do that. So I will stop using the AI music in Restream. Not because of Restream, but we have those stupid bots in YouTube. We have those stupid bots in Twitch, and they claim AI generated music. Because a few pling plongs could be similar to their work. Okay, now. How about I use this? But yeah, I've been drawing Penny for 16 years now. Penny is old enough to get her own little scooter. Though we all know how that went, so let's not. But technically, she's old enough to have one now, or at least get a license for it. Just 2 more years, and she's old enough. Well, actually, less than 2 years. She's old enough to get her trainer's car license. And yes, this Sherp is kinda inspired by a certain picture I will not mention. Because I don't want to ruin the surprise if the creator wishes to post it. Need to make the cake a bit smaller. And we have 5 people watching at the moment. And I know I'm one of them. We have 2 in chat, so that means 3. We have 1 from private and 1 unaccounted for. So I do have a feeling I know who that might be. But yeah, I'm absolutely gonna take a break on King's Day. If I go outside, I would just bring back even more junk, and I have plenty of junk to put away. Does that make sense? Not really. And I might actually reorganize some of my stamps first day. Got a huge binder for it. But it's a very plain, boring binder, so if I create stickers that, for example, I cannot sell because of defects, then I can paste that on the binder. may have to make sure stickers actually can adhere to it. So I may need to cover that binder first. But we'll see, we'll see. First I have to put everything into the binder. I do wonder how many people outside the people watching right now are actually aware the penny comic is this old until they read this comic. So I really have a lot of plans for my micro studio and things to do as soon as things calm down. Oh, that's a bit of a thick arm. That didn't look like it was pennies at all. So whatever this picture is, it's up to your imagination now. Just a random picture. And good evening to you. We have this, and then we have that weird color thing. Now the poofy sleeve. Oh, that's a huge one. That doesn't make any sense. It's probably way too big hand. No, it's not actually. It's not too big. It's just too short. Mm. This is a very tricky arm pose. So how about I make it slightly easier for myself? It's just a very weird pose with the hand and all and the arm. I think I'm going to redo that, but I'm going to save the hand because the hand is very nice. I think I'm first going to make it in two. So first we're going to do this line, then we're going to do that line, add the thumb, let's see, we need to do the bun the other way around now. Yes. So you guys all know what I did the past few weeks, so what did you guys do? Otherwise it's going to be a very silent and boring stream. considering how I'm drawing today and how I'm feeling and how the comic is not working, I'll just flip this. Well, you guys are honorary Dutch anyway. Suicidal receipts, jumping into chocolate milk. Yeah, didn't expect that. Didn't see that one coming. Ribbon, ribbon, ribbon goes like that. So this should be like this. Creating another mermaid tail, that is a lot of work. I'll leave to your imagination what this little thing is. It's just a doodle and I like it. As for complaining about the weather, I've noticed that a lot of people stopped complaining in my surroundings. Mostly because they found other things to complain about. Yeah, there was sun, but just about an hour ago it started raining again. An hour or two ago. My super wonderful trees. Still suck at drawing trees. With my wonderful little house. Another tree. And yes, I just drew a little ladder. to the windmill. Okay, so the face is too much in front or not? No, it's the back of the neck that's too much in front. Do not forget sharp, whatever it's called in English. Oh, how about her other arm? You might not see it that much, but it is there. Okay, I think this is the comic. Penny always looks different in all her 4 panels because I simply cannot get her the same every time. Look it. "40 minutes in, and only now I start coloring. That is quite late." I think it has to do with the eye, by the way. I think the eye is too small. Bit less. Okay, so the eye needs to be about here. That's the wrong layer. No, that's the right layer, by the way. No, that is the wrong layer. Yes, I need you. And then this needs to be here. So that means that's a lot better. But of course, don't worry. I'm gonna have some issues with coloring it. Well, at least it's the right color. Yeah, it's a bit dark actually. I'll fix that later on, so don't worry about it. Still plenty to fix, plenty to do. Okay, that needs to be hand colored. And I heard that this weekend was the Elfia, the one I attended year after year as a stand holder and seller. And I heard that while it was dry and amazing, it was also very wet on the parking lot. The parking lot had flooded. So a lot of people had to be brought back and forth with buses. It was very cold. But the day improved. It was crowded when the gates opened, but during the day it became a lot calmer. But yeah, we've dealt with a lot of things, but flooded parking is new. Ooh. Um, that was sky. Yeah, if you have such complicated costumes with such details, such so fragile, I can imagine you rather want someone with you. That is very understandable. The house is going to be of a nice light yellow because that reflects sunlight, making it cooler. And roof is going to be light as well because I want it. And that seems like good enough reason for me. Lots of solar roof tiles. Brown door. Let's hydrate. Let's give our swans a little bit of shading. And giving them blue shading because they're underwater. There we go. And this tiny bit would bother me eventually. And the book is going to be grey. Because it's old. And we don't look at the old, we look at the new. Yellow pages, not the book with all the information. And sepia picture on the cover. Well, somewhat sepia anyway. Wait, that's a cloud. That's very light sepia. That's for no dropped frames. My health bar is still completely green. Feels weird with Penny with her hair up. Let's see, we're gonna make this a yellow cake with pink frosting and strawberry-like fruits with blue candles and a blue plate. And the flames, of course, red in the tip, yellow below, and very light because it's hot, it's a flame. And then I think all we have left to do is this notepad, which can be the same yellow because why not? This is in the shade so nobody notices it. It's going to be a different yellow. And then I'm going to fix this on top. Ah, this probably helps as well. First thing we're going to do is add some shade. Most of the text is going to be over it anyway, so oh, that's a bit too much. Yeah, that's better. Let's have it cheerful because it's her birthday. Just keep it very light so you don't really see it. Okay. And now the text. Not sure if this is all gonna fit. It needs a bit bigger. Just slightly. Okay, this balloon needs to be bigger. And try squeeze it in or just make it bigger. Okay, so that's the main. Now we need to do some effects. I don't care it's been misspelled. I want is scattering. color dynamics. Let's hope this just does it right from the start. Yeah, I haven't fixed the number yet, but thank you for mentioning it. Um, yeah, this is by the biodegradable confetti, so don't worry. This is the good stuff. Yeah, well, it has to be like this. I do consider it a bit too much, actually. So how about I remove a bit? I want to make it a clipping mask. Because if I make it a clipping mask, I can just remove certain pieces and return it if needed. Some clusters are just too big. Besides, if they would touch flames, they will not go up into flames. Okay, I think we can go text check it. Hey! The lost child has appeared. Good evening. We're with 6 at the moment. So let's return it for now. a little bit time to check it. Got 3 okays. And let's go from to here. Considering the first penny I believe was released in May and we're now in April, I wonder how many years until the pennyversary will be in December. At least. Is it an uneven number? Yeah, it's 52 and a little bit. So, did I already miss it? Yeah, sure. Now I'll try it again. No, that is... technically, if you have 52 weeks a year, then I should always have an even number. And I think it went wrong at year 15. Yeah, I had a year less in year 15. Whoops. So something somewhere went wrong, and actually I can't be bothered anymore. It's going to be in the year, let's see, we have till 15 released? Yeah, till 15 we have released. So it's going to be in year 16, 17. Okay, so year 17 is year 2024 to 2025, and that's going to be 834 till 866, and I'm gonna make it 887, so that way I think if we have 887 by 17, technically we should be correct again, because that one was a year too little. Exact same, so technically no. Right, I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't calculate anymore. Yes, I can calculate. So we're gonna make it up in the year 17. And I'm gonna make a note to myself. Nieuwsstrips, want 51 in jaar 15. And then I can make a comic about it, how I missed 1 year. Am I doing it right then? Yeah. And yet somehow it feels wrong because I then start with an even number again. 2 years, 2 weeks. Odd number, odd number, odd number, odd number, odd number, odd number. Where did it go wrong? Year 14 went wrong as well. Great. So technically, if year 13 goes right, wait, I think I'm making a lot of wrong calculations, and I should just accept it and just make a mystery comic somewhere in between, because I have a feeling something somewhere went wrong. But wait, am I including those numbers as well? I am still making 52 comics according to the data, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Math is just being mathtastic at the moment. Somewhere calculations went wrong, and I have no idea where. So I'm just going to accept my loss. Yeah, sure. A6. I have no idea where things went wrong, but somewhere numbers are being even again. And technically, this is so impossible. We're going from odd number to even number, 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 odd number to uneven. And then we're going from even to even. So, did I make too many comics over here, perhaps? 51. So I made one too little for here. Year 16 is one comic short. Oops. Let's see. No, wait. We're correcting it. I need to close down, otherwise I won't be able to move this. That's the wrong one. D. That one I'm gonna keep for now. I mean, I can add one number. I have 52 banners. I have 52 comics. And I believe one is animated. Or did I make 53 comics? Did I make an extra comic? Perhaps one that is animated. Is this one animated? Oh, no. How is it possible that I'm... Oh wait, I haven't made the banner. I made one too many? I made one too many. Year 16 ended last week. I am so silly. Let's call it silly. I made one too many. Well, at least that's something I can get away with. So, yep, made the first one for season 17. Calculations. So now it's 8. 3 plus 52 is 885, which is not correct. I'm starting with an odd number. I should end with an even number. So first of all, let's move this one to the right year. But still, it makes no sense. I should end it on an odd number. So 885 minus 833. Yeah. Why if 833 plus... Nah, mysteries. And then we need to do... I didn't have the banner made yet, but that's okay. Okay. I mean, you can celebrate in the new year, right? That you finished the year. And I do know that there are leap years that you have a week 53. I just want, in my case, I want to keep years of 52 because of consistency. Okay, so the mystery of where we are has been solved. Yay, I'm already in year 17. That close. So, now the text. I'm not really sure about this text. And the mystery of the dates took about the rest of the time of the stream. Woo! What do we have next? Is this something I can easily trace? Oh yes, that's an easy trace, so I can probably trace something very short. Okay, text has been approved. Meanwhile, I'm trying to take a picture. For tracing purposes. Everything is moving. Okay, so I will be sending it soon. Yes, blah blah. Now I need to make the banner before I forget. And then I will do an easy trace. Because I mean, next year's 3D print project still has to continue. But like I said, it is more heavier than expected, so I might change things later on. Let's first see how things go when the studio is gone, when the things have been cleaned up. Then we'll try to see if it's still a workable thing. Hmm. Okay. Now, this can close. And then we start up the Clip Studio Paint. And while it starts up, we hydrate. New folder. Because it's a new original characters are starting now. New layer. Considering this is not a very detailed one, I can just do this one. Coins will be made later. And then I'll just do them from all, or I think I already made it because This is Lady Aqua from my series Serenade Moon. She's the guardian of water. She's one of my first OCs, hence why she's not very creative with names. She's part of a set of 6 guardians, and whose names are very originally Lady Aqua, Lady Luna, Lady Gaia, Lady Ignis, and Lady Kim, because Kim means horizon. And then later on we had a 6th guardian, whose name is Tiamat, you know, the dragon from Dungeons and Dragons. And in story she was indeed a dragon who transformed into a human. My examples are over here. And even though her first form dress is weird, I still really like it, hence why I picked it. I picked the classic outfits. And have a nice day to you. And this guardian was not just a guardian of water, she also had a second job. She was queen of the mer people. And when I'm going to make this, I'm probably gonna look for pearls I can fit on these parts of her dress, because they are pearls. And as to be expected, she's often at odds with Lady Ignis, who is the element fire, and she's the element water. And when it comes to the other guardians, Luna is the very happy, cheerful one, and Gaia is the very serious one. Lady Kim is the obsessive, serious one. And Tiamat is actually the only smart, sane one. Let's see if this works. I'm not sure if it's gonna take the eyebrows and the nose, but we're gonna try. Okay, so let's see if this worked out nicely. Extrude, enable smoothing, white, convert. Okay, it does take the eyebrows and it doesn't layer the eyes differently. Neither does the mouth, but okay. All the bubbles are separate. And it is going to bother me that one side has no soul. Okay, let's re-upload that. Nothing closed that should be closed, nothing open that should be open. Okay, this one's done. And now we're going to do Lady Gaia, because that one is easy as well. Has more detail than Aqua. Lady Gaia is one of my least favorite guardians, because I just didn't get a feel with her. She was bland. Have to keep in mind that the bottom is not straight. Don't really like those fake lips, but they're needed to get the print right. It's a bit too high. Oh great, I'm doing it on the wrong layer. Oh well. That means we just have to redo this. And that means different color for now, because otherwise I won't be seeing what I'm doing. Even though I don't really draw the Guardians that often anymore, write about them anymore, they're still special to me because, well, they were not my first OC, that was Whisper Shadowhunter. But they are the first OCs of a big story. Made friends because of them. Technically, their story is unfinished because this story was co-written, and it's currently the other person's turn to write. It's also a story I experimented a lot with. So the reason why Forever Young is the way it is because I had a lot of practice with that story. Okay, this is not going to be possible to keep this separated, so I just have to make the lines thicker on some places. First we're going to do the dress. Gonna make this flower bigger because it's too detailed otherwise to be printed. Still think it might be too detailed. Okay, save. You can't really get her hair design clear in none of her images. She has a ponytail cut into 3 pieces. Okay, I think this is the outer lines done. What are you doing? Why are you thinking? Oh, okay. Despite her being my least favorite guardian, I do like drawing her. It also doesn't help that she has green hair. And I know that sounds very weird, but I really dislike green hair on a character. I sometimes use it because it makes more sense and for diversity's sake, but I actually don't really like green hair. And there are a lot of people who love green hair. And of course that's okay. It's just you won't really see my characters with a lot of characters with green hair. Do I even have a green-haired character except Lady Gaia? Yeah, Rose Green and Chibi Gaia, but those are the same character. So, did I already download it? Yes. I don't think I have a very green-haired character. Yeah, you have Kyono, but that's more mint. I don't think I have a really green haired character. Okay. Backside looks fine. All the pieces here are open. Everything in the flower is open. Of course, the eyes are not recessed. The armbands are not done right. And that's why you check it. So with this side, both the bands are not visible. And this side only the top one isn't visible. So let's try it again. top bracelet on the left is not good yet. I can do this, but then this is probably going to be... I don't think that's gonna be part's gonna be open, but okay, well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay, bracelets is now fine. Indeed, that the upper part of the arm is now solid, but that's okay. All the fingers are closed. Mouth, eyebrows. Other than that, she's looking fine, so I can download her as well. And before we finish, I'm going to take a quick glance if I have other green-haired characters. Of course, Ilyana and Phoebe's mother has green hair, but I don't really like her that much, so that's my excuse. Gray has kinda green hair, supposed to be grayish teal. Cecilia has teal, so that doesn't count as green. A lot of Yami don't even have hair colors yet. You have Kyono, but that's mint. Let's see, do I have any other characters with green hair? I think the best way is to just Italian is teal. And I'm talking named characters, by the way, not random mermaids or whatever's. So I'm going to grab my line of Naraku. And I'm gonna move it over here. This is the biggest group picture I made thus far. Notice the lack of green. Only Tosca. Sure, this is white with a greenish sheen, so don't really count it as green. Italian is teal. You have Twilight. Twilight is kinda greenish, but she's not even a main character, so nobody knows about her. So this is my lack of green haired characters. And in the bottom here is Kana, also a very old OC. Love the way I did the hair. And I did redraw her a couple of times, of course, and she was part of the daily sketch, but the last one I did was from 2016. Not really that great, but at least better than the one I already had. So if you want to compare, let's zoom in on Kana. Low quality. Am I still in frame? Because of course I don't see that. Kana and Kana. And I believe Kana is the daughter of Aries. But she never became a chiefess, if I'm correct. I think I can still name them. The other ones are easy, but Northern Light, Northern Star, Twilight, Sweet Silver, Kana. I think this is yeah, and then this would be Frost. No, Frozen Touch, I believe. Abiona, Noel, and then the easy ones come. These are the only ones I sometimes keep on forgetting their names. But yeah, not very important anymore. At least 2 more sketched. And if I'm gonna sketch next week, we're gonna have Lady Ignis and Lady Luna. And the week after that, it's fan art time. Week after that, we have Zack and Mocha, Malin and Irina, Tiamat and Lady Kim, Derek, who has green hair, Liz, Chibi Moon Tsunami, Suta, Yume, Kairan, Graven, Kasumi, Grasshopper. And then we get the high ones: Cecilia, Yunakara, Effa, Kisha, Ish, Rua. Not sure if I can get all those details. Liberty and Eliza, Will and Xist, Whisper, Shadowhunter and Cam. We already did Nurse Light and Tenebra. Then we're gonna have some extras for Nurse Light. Eran Ohai and Eranushka, Maki and Kira. Not sure if I can get all those details right. Arby and Star. Then we have a commission still on the list. Rocket Stevo and Amai. Then we have the 21 free crew, including cats. Ethan and Fox. My jellyfish princess. Tama, which needs a lot of renewal. Tengai, Mizu, Ohio, Anzo, Hana, Rai Rai, Soldier of Water, Soldier of Spirit, Soldier of Dreams, Soldier of the Symphony, and that's how far I sketch. So there's still quite a lot I can do. And I'll be seeing you again next week then. Bye bye.